It's been.
Welcome, everyone, to another episode of The Asylum with Harley and Joker. I am Queen Harley, as always, joined by the dumbass King Joker himself. And we are here for
Yep.
wrestling today.
You're about to get yourself put in a fucking headlock going to talk to me like that. What the fuck?
No, I'm just
As
being
much
a brat today.
you want to be put in a headlock, don't lie.
I think that's the first time I've seen your.
Well, we are wrestling, so why not?
Damn straight we're gonna be wrestling. Fuck you.
Well, see, a good friend of ours, which we haven't really talked to for a while because he's had issues, made us that opening. And when when all was said and done, I was trying to get him to do an outro for us, but he had issues, so he didn't get to do it for us.
Talking about KS?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
That fucking intro is bad as fuck.
I know. I've been waiting on CJ to make one for my show for fucking a month and a half now, but he's fucking delaying that shit.
And then, when we joined the Antisocial Network on the Asylum, he wanted us to change ours. I was like, no, you could just piece yours with ours because I like ours. I don't want to change our intro.
Hey, he made me a bad. Rob made me a badass one, so I ain't hating on him.
I know, but I still like ours. Ours is ours.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we have Alex from Haunting Travels with us today.
Hello.
And we have our regular Dean from Family Plots.
Hi there.
And we have the famous Max Payne with us today, too.
What a pleasure.
Okay,
yes.
Now I'm going to pass all the whips and chains and all that over to King Joker. Guys, if you have not seen our little ad for Sunday that we posted on our YouTube and our Facebook and all that, go check it out. Rob made that, and it is hilarious.
Yeah, I provide him good material. What can I say? But that's right, folks. King Joker is back as always. Rug burnt knee, sore as a motherfucker. Goddamn zoo. And
well, maybe you should stop wrestling so much on the carpet.
Hey, we ain't nothing but mammals. Let's do it in the Discovery Channel. Which I actually saw a tortoise just fucking doing that at the zoo yesterday, which was awesome. But fucking big ass tortoise groaning on top of this other tortoise. It was hilarious. But and my daughter's with me too. That was the fun part. But made a joke about the other tortoise.
Isn't that always fun to explain to them when they're that age?
We have dogs. They know what it's like already. They've seen dogs. They've seen the dogs, and plus I made fun of another tortoise being a cuck, so that it kind of like make her forget that I said that when the other people are laughing at me calling the tortoise a cuck. But yeah, I'm fun. But that's right, folks. We're here today to finally continue the WWE music bracket, not whatever bullshit Harley called this one. We are in part.
It says wrestling music bracket because it's not.
It's WWE. It's all WWE owned music, but like I say, this is actually a good playlist. A lot of stuff we haven't hit so far in the 8 parts previous, and we only got 6 parts to go after this. It's getting to the end. Only. Getting to the end once again.
I can't wait till we get to part 157 when it's all over.
Well,
no, that's our 19 whatever part bracket music we're on. That ain't ever going to end.
No, that'll go to the end of time and then possibly after in the apocalyptic times. But we'll see. The music will stop getting made at a certain point after the apocalypse. So, then we'll be catching up eventually. But that's right, folks. I am greatness, so it's time to start the damn show. And Alex stars off, and I don't think she's really a wrestling fan, so this would be the interesting shit. But
I do like wrestling, actually. I just haven't watched it lately.
Well, Io
well,
Sky got married here recently too.
a lot of these are older ones anyway, so that's all good. But it's gonna start off with number 414 ranked Reality, the theme song for The Miz versus number 176 ranked versus number 176 ranked Goldust. The theme song for Goldust.
Well, I'm going with Goldust because I don't like The Miz, period. So I'm not going to like his music.
Poor Miz.
Sorry.
And he's been cursed recently too, so he knows all shit. But Dean, which way you want to go?
Interesting fact, has nothing to do with this. Penguin poop, as it decomposes, it becomes laughing gas. I never knew that.
Turns into nitrous oxide, huh?
Yep.
Wow.
Penguin poop, when it decomposes, becomes laughing gas. That being said, I'm going to vote for Dustin Reynolds' greatest character, Goldust, because nothing else he's done has stuck. Or it's all been stupid like Relic and TNA.
And Harlequin, which way you want to go?
Okay, so I'm in Ohio, and I'm actually in Parma, Ohio. Well, my son is going to the high school that The Miz graduated from next year. Their father actually went to high school with The Miz, and he said he was a complete dick then. And I can't stand his personality, no matter if it's acting or not. So I'm going with Goldust just because he's better anyways on everything compared to The Miz.
Oh, Goldust would have killed Real World if he was on it. But I always liked The Miz as a wrestler back in the day. I never.
Oh, boo.
I always liked him. I always liked him as a wrestler to some degree. Him and John Morrison made a good tag team. But as you know from the history of this bracket, I will never vote against Goldust because it is one of the greatest character / theme songs of all fucking time. There's only one wrestler that could beat his theme song, and he hasn't faced him yet in this bracket, I don't think. So
Zero Day agrees with you.
Well, Zero Day is a smart person, which is rare for the people who comment on our streams. But, Goldust, he's already winning, but I'll fucking give him another vote. And Max, which way you want to go?
You know, Dustin was, he was my first match in the wrestling industry. So,
yes,
and then on top of that, I did the road with him. And I have some really amazing pictures of some friends of mine in Germany. We were together, and I have nothing but these amazing memories of doing the road with Dustin. And he's just one of those guys that whatever you see, that's why Goldust. I never got to talk to him after he did Goldust. So, but it was so funny to see that character come out in him because it's so fucking much like him. So, I could vote no other way, but for Dustin, because I agree with Jeremy, that's one of the great characters of all times, and in wrestling, period. And Dustin finally got to show himself in that environment, and so. It's amazing. Yeah. Goldust.
And that means Goldust gets a streak, but who invited Zero Day? Is he saying that you invited him, Harley, or was that
I invited him?
Oh, I thought that was Alex's man or something. And I was like, oh shit, okay. But Zero Day, you have good taste. I'll keep you around for now. But what can I say? It's funny. I keep seeing these reels lately of Dustin talking about like when Vince McMahon called him to do the Goldust character, and he agreed to it, and like Vince McMahon's like, I want you to be androgynous, and he's like, yeah, sure. He's like, I'm not gonna say no. It's Vince McMahon, and then he's like, as soon as I got the phone, I went and looked up androgynous. I was like, what the fuck? But
Oh, that's bullshit. That motherfucker. That's such. Yeah, he was so known for doing. He could do this high female voice, and he would trick people all the time, hiding behind the curtain like there was a girl back there. So he used to do the androgynous shit all the time. If he said that publicly, Dustin, you're not telling the truth.
Yeah. Well, that means Dean gets to start off the next one. It's number 413 ranked, Dangerous, Stone Cold Steve Austin's theme song from Uncaged Volume 7, versus number 175 ranked, Rush of Power, Summer Rae's theme song from The Told Divas, the music.
Thank you. Man, I can't keep up with all of Steve Austin's songs. I really can't. He had like 90,000 of them. He was
really
the
did.
top guy for a while, and he apparently hated every theme song they gave him because each one lasted a couple weeks. That being said, I can't vote for Summer Rae. So Steve Austin it is.
I feel like they try to change his theme song constantly, and he's like, "What's wrong with Glass Shatters? It's the best theme song ever." And they just always went back to Glass Shatters. But yeah, he really has so many fucking theme songs that I don't even remember him ever fucking using. And I watched wrestling for most of his fucking career once he became Stone Cold. But which way you want to go there? Once he became Stone Cold, I didn't watch none of the Ringmaster shit. Like fuck that. But which way you want to go, Harley?
Stone Cold.
See, I can't vote for this Stone Cold theme song. It just sucks. But also, the Summer Rae theme song sucks. So I'm at a toss up here. I will vote for Summer Rae just to keep it interesting. I don't think it's gonna matter, but I'll throw check a vote, and maybe one day it'll get me laid. Who the fuck knows? But we can always pray for these types of things. But which way you want to go, Max?
It's funny because when you listen to Stone Cold's theme songs, the similarities in all of them is pretty profound. They're not extremely different. They all have that sort of same junk 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 junk. They all have that sort of power theme that would distinctly is him. I'm just gonna go with Stone Cold because he's badass.
Stone Cold says so.
Stone Cold says so. Another guy I actually was fortunate enough to do the road with before he was Stone Cold, and he was amazing. We had some good talks about Rage Against the Machine. So
yeah, I know he and Mick used to rib DDP hard.
Yeah, they were pretty hard on the Diamond Dallas.
Yeah. And Alex, which way you want to go?
I'm going with Stone Cold because I don't like Summer.
Okay, why does everybody hate the Summer Rae?
Seriously asked, he was in Hollywood Blondies.
Yes, he was in Hollywood Blondes.
That's it. That was
him and Flying Brian Pillman.
Yeah.
Yep. They were a tag team back in the WCW days. So, but why does everybody hate Summer Rae? I don't know who the fuck this bitch is, but why does everybody hate her?
I don't know who she is. That's why I don't know vote for her.
Well, Dean made it seem like he hates her, so I gotta hear
it. It's less that I hate her. I just never saw anything like. Okay, look, I don't love Charlotte Flair. But when you see her in the ring, you understand why she's there. Bayley, quite a few of the current crop of female stars have some real talent. I never saw any in Summer Rae. Or if she had it, she was still hiding it, which a lot of people used to do back then in the WWE because they were fighting over a Divas title and not a woman's title, which... I won't get into that, but
yeah,
whatever Summer Rae might have had, you never saw it.
See,
And she wasn't good enough in character work just to carry on that way.
I stopped watching before they went into like this whole like total divas fucking search for 5,000 million divas to be in wrestling. There was like 4 at a time back in my day, and it was fine the way it was. But I feel like pay-per-views nowadays are mostly divas and pisses me off. But not that I watch them, but still, I wouldn't because of that.
And it's bad because they wrestle better than the men do nowadays. Like their segments are more entertaining than the men's segments are.
Which is sad. But I mean, and Charlotte Flair, that's the fucking Nature Boy's daughter.
I absolutely love her and Alexa Bliss as tag team partners.
I love Becky Lynch. I'm a Becky Lynch girl.
I can't stand Becky.
I support Charlotte Flair solely because of who her father is. She may have just been one of the many children he probably fathered in his career, but I mean,
and then she took on like some of his little characteristics from his character and put it into her own character.
Yeah, you gotta love it. I'd love to see a father-daughter tag team. Really, Ric Flair's still out there, but old as shit and like zombie-like, but he can wrestle.
Didn't he just get arrested lately?
He doesn't need to wrestle anymore. He looks so bad. He wrestled in TNA. That was the last match I saw, and he just looked horrible.
Yeah. He's been around.
Are you talking about Flair himself?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. At what point do you fucking say, enough is enough? For God's sakes, man, retire.
He has like 20 times. But
Jesus Christ, man.
He was forced to retire in a match against Shawn Michaels, and he was back a year later. But
it just it blows my mind. I don't get it, but okay.
But Harley, you get started for the next one. Number 412 ranked, Buried Souls, The Undertaker's theme song, one of many. Going against number 174 ranked, Just Don't Care Anymore, Wade Barrett's theme song by American Fangs.
I'm going with Undertaker.
Yeah, I feel like with this Undertaker theme song, they just renamed it, but it's the same theme song like he had back in the Ministry days. But I still am going to vote for it because it's Undertaker, and that is the one person who could beat a Goldust theme song is the Undertaker. So I will gladly vote for the Undertaker. And Wade Barrett, I fucking hated that motherfucker always since the beginning of that Nexus shit during the first NXT season. I always fucking hated that asshole. Like when John Cena whipped the shit out of him, I fucking loved it. So, and I hated Cena, so that's saying something. But which way you want to go, Max?
Taker.
Did you ever get to wrestle Taker or no? I don't remember if I asked you that before.
I never did, and trust me, I always wanted to. I always dreamed of fucking having that happen, but it never happened.
Yeah.
Did the road with him a few times, but
he was also exclusive to WWE for his whole career mainly. I mean, he was only in WCW for a hot minute back in the 80s. So,
yeah.
I mean, he
wrestled as Mean Mark Callis.
He actually, It's funny because he actually followed me in Memphis when I wrestled in Memphis for Lawler. In Memphis, I was Max Payne, and he came into Memphis. That was the very beginning of when he, his introduction. I think it was his first territory, and he came to Memphis as the Master of Pain. So, and he did the dark, the dark look as well. So
they didn't make a tag team out of that. Max Payne, the Master of Pain. I mean, it writes itself.
Well, I'd left the territory, and that was I was gone. If I would have stuck around, they probably would have done something with us together. But yeah, no, I'd actually left the territory. Yeah. I couldn't starve anymore on $180 a fucking week.
Yeah, I've heard stories about working for Lawler back in the day.
Yeah.
But I mean, as much as I love the man, I heard he was a dick to work for. But Alex, which way do you want to go?
I love me some Undertaker.
Well, for all us paranormal people out there, Undertaker is kind of what got us into it. crucifying motherfuckers and having those magic powers. But which way you want?
More the whole dark gothic look, and like because of the fact that I'm a book talk girly and I like the dark book talk, like the dark stuff. The imagining his hands. There we go. Exactly.
Harley, we don't need you to go plastic your chair again. God damn it! But Dean, which way you want to go? Let's end this before Harley soaks everything.
Okay. I'll give you another cool fact. The choke slam was kind of invented by Abraham Lincoln.
Oh,
I've heard that before, actually.
He was facing a guy in Illinois, and the guy was like the leader of a gang, and he kind of wanted to show off, and wrestling was different back then. Yeah. And so he didn't do the full-on goozle slam. That's not what he did. He grabbed him by the throat and lifted him up to kind of show, look what I can do, and then he threw him down, which is not truly a choke slam, but they give him credit for it. So
close enough.
And, yeah.
I mean,
anyway, that being said, Undertaker.
And the fact that he's the first of two presidents who actually were in wrestling for times, which of course the second being Donald Trump, but we won't go there. Well, that was a good WrestleMania, though. I will say that. Watching Vince get his head shaved still makes me giggle to this day. But I start off the next one, and I really don't give a fuck about this one. But all right, we're going back old school on this one. Number 411 ranked, "Eat Your Heart Out," Rick Springfield, Jimmy Hart's theme song, or number 173 ranked, "You Can Run," Billy Kidman's theme song. And the only time I ever have liked Jimmy Hart was when he was in a horror movie that was basically all horror movie stereotypes wrestling each other, and he was the announcer. I forget what the hell it was called now. Fuck. There was a character in it called Witch Bitch. It was a pretty decent B horror movie, but Jimmy Hart was like one of the few people in it that actually had a name that was known. But it was a pretty funny movie. But I'll give it to Billy Kidman. I liked Billy Kidman back in the day a little bit. So, and he has a good theme song. I like that. I like that "You Can Run" theme song. But Max, which way you want to go?
So did you vote for the Billy Kidman song, Dan?
Oh yeah, I ain't voting for fucking "Eat Your Heart Out," Rick Springfield. That's just Jimmy Hart being a jealous bitch.
Yeah, and I thought that was funny. It's like a fucking direct steal. It's just a fucking parody of Jesse's Girl, for God's sakes. It's not even, it's not even original. So yeah, I'll go with "You Can Run" as well.
I always kind of got pissed off that Billy Kidman never had a better run to WWE during the Invasion period. That he always he got thrown to the side pretty fast. But it always pissed me off a little bit. But Alex, which way you want to go?
Well, I do have asthma, but I am running.
Ooh. Oh, girl. We ever meet, just bring your fucking inhaler, all right? But which way you want to go, Dean?
Season 2 of Who Wants to Be a Superhero, I auditioned for the show in St. Louis. The same day that they held that audition, the WWE also had people there signing autographs. And among them was Randy Orton, who came down to where we were all auditioning and offered to fight any of us who wanted to. And everybody was like, just sort of standing there being nerds going, "Who are you? No, we don't want to do this." But I was playing a character named Vegas, and I had headshots because the whole idea I had for this character is he was very big on himself. Well, Jimmy Hart happened to be near us, and he was signing autographs. So I went up, I signed one of my headshots and gave it to him, and he laughed his ass off. And because of that good moment, I'm going to vote for, Rick Springfield. There we go. That's my reason.
Well,
yeah, good sense of humor.
I mean, I've heard he's a good person, like in real life, but in wrestling, he was just a dick always. But Harley, which way would you have gone?
Well, I was gonna run with Alex.
Yeah, we're running.
Let me get my Jason mask. I'll do some Jason. Shit. But I got one of those.
Ghostface is better.
Fuck Ghostface. I hate that fucking movie series. He's a fucking wannabe Jason Voorhees.
It's
And
Matthew
V for
Lillard.
Vendetta
That's what
is
it
even
is.
better, and I have a Guy Fawkes mask. So
V for Vendetta is
I fucking love V for Vendetta. That's an amazing movie and comic book series.
That's sheer classic fucking. That's up there with top 20 movies of all time for me.
It's a fucking twist and a half of a movie. I swear to God.
Isn't it?
I had to watch.
Really
I had to watch
good.
it like five. I had to watch it like 5 times before I fully understood the whole movie. But
It's like to me, it's like Shawshank, man. I can't if it's on TV and I go by it, I don't care if there's 15 minutes left of it. I'll watch the rest of it.
why he chose to escape on Taco Night, I'll never know. But Family Guy's version of Shawshank is fucking hilarious. But Max, you start off the next one. And oh god, this should be an easy one for everybody, I'm pretty sure. But it's number 410 ranked Brawl for All, the theme song, versus number 172 ranked Sexy Boy, my theme song. I'm sorry, Shawn Michaels' theme song.
Well, I don't even have to look to know whatever it is that is against Shawn Michaels is what I'm voting for. So, and that the Brawl for All, I listened to. That's pretty badass, actually. So, I'm gonna go for Brawl for All. Yeah.
You got a thing against Shawn Michaels, huh?
I haven't told the story yet. I'll tell you when the time comes. But this particular bracket is a really tough one for me.
Oh.
Shawn was not a great guy in the early days. I know.
I've heard.
I know people that he wore condoms dipped in deep heat when he was with, or he would meet girls at a hotel, say, I got to go get cigarettes and just leave them there. Not a great guy. I hear he's much better now, but back in the day.
Well, he's found God now. So, when you find God, then you can, all your past becomes null and void. So.
Yeah, I mean, they actually replaced his character on Young Rock because how much The Rock hated him when he first started in WWF. So, I mean, that speaks volumes, really. It does, because they didn't replace any other wrestler. They didn't replace any other wrestler with a fake wrestler. So, But, Alex, which way you want to go?
Brawl for All.
And Dean?
I read something quite a while ago that Shawn Michaels has been obliged to stop using Sexy Boy for at least 20 years. In all future events, they should sing a song called Heartburn Guy. And I kind of agree with that. So Brawl for All is my thing.
Holy fuck. For the first time in this bracket, goddamn wind. But I'm not closing the damn window, though, because it's hot as fuck here. But for the first time in this bracket, I think Sexy Boy loses in the first round. But Harley, which way you want to go?
Okay, so and I know this is going to be quite embarrassing for him. When my 19-year-old was like 2 or 3, his grandpa used to watch wrestling with him, and he used to walk around the house in his diaper and do the Sexy Boy. And he was like 2 or 3 doing this. So because of that, not because of Shawn Michaels, but because of my child who made that quite comical, I'm going to have to go with Shawn Michaels.
I mean, I ain't Harley's child by any means, but I mean, even though I do call her mama sometimes, but I used to do the same fucking thing. I used to do the same fucking thing when I was like, when I first got into wrestling, when I was like, I think 10, 11, I used to walk around the house in my freaking like towel after the shower, doing the Sexy Boy dance and shit, and like having that song blasting out my fucking portable boombox because I had WWF the Music Volume 3 and 4 on CD. So I used to always walk around the fucking Sexy Boy and just fucking sing and dance along with it. So it ain't the song got taken away though. Ass Man got my fucking Volume 4 taken away many times. So, but yeah, I'll vote for that just because I love the fucking song, and I still laugh whenever I see the fucking video of Kurt Angle trying to sing it like with whoever the fuck he had as like his own theme song. I'm just a sexy Kurt, like fucking still makes me laugh to this day. But fucking win today, my god. But that means we're back at the top. Alex, oh fuck. Well, folks, we have a fiery matchup coming up. And Alex, it's going to be number 409 ranked Hell on Earth, Steve Austin's theme song, versus number 171 ranked Out of the Fire, Kane's theme song.
Okay, well, I'm going to go with Kane.
Every woman loves a guy in a mask. But which way you want to go, Dean?
Kane, in honor of him using Lincoln's move. Kane.
Well, actually, he just stole his brother's, Kafebe brothers' moves. But, you know. And, oh, Harley. There she is. But which way you want to go, Harley?
Okay, so I have a mask kink, so I'm going with Kane.
I know you do. Yeah, guys. She makes me wear the Ghostface mask all the time. But I keep telling her I can't breathe in it, but she doesn't give a fuck.
He wears the pink one.
Fuck. Real men wear pink. I'm the fuck on now. Jesus, Harley. But yeah, I have a hard time voting for any Steve Austin theme song that's not Glass Shatters. So I will gladly vote for Kane, even though this is not his best theme song on this playlist. But which way would you have gone, Max?
I did the road with Isaac Yankem, and that was a lot of fun getting to know him before he became Kane. And one of those. It's funny because I worked with another company. We did kind of the doctor kind of thing, and I always thought that the Isaac Yankem thing was quite funny. So I'm going to go with Kane.
Wasn't he also fake Diesel for a while?
I think so.
Yes, he was. Yeah, he was on Undertaker's podcast a while back now, freaking, and they went through like all the freaking personas that he's had over the years, and it's ridiculous the amount of personas he did before he found Kane. But fake Diesel was one of them. But that means the next matchup is going to get started off by Dean, and it's number 408 ranked Don't Mess With, Victoria's theme song, or number 170 ranked Chain Gang is the Click by John Cena and the Trademark.
Whichever one is not by John Cena and the Trademark. That guy can barely act. He certainly can't sing.
He's an amazing actor, thank you. But
you have a low threshold for what you consider a good actor then.
If you've never seen Playing with Fire, that movie is fucking amazing because of John Cena. So, but yeah, Harley, which way you want to go with?
Whatever is not John Cena.
Yeah, okay. I'm not voting for Victoria's theme song any fucking day of the week. And some of these John Cena written songs are actually pretty fucking good. Like the flows and verses are actually. Cena. Yeah, he could rap actually to some degree. I mean, the Trademark does most of the rapping, but he could do some. His parts aren't bad. But I mean, the two in this playlist are not fucking bad. The lyrics are good. The verses are fucking flowing perfectly. Like I could dig it. I actually might bring this into this. I might bring this in the show just to piss CJ off, like I did last week when Max was on, bringing up Falling in Reverse. Oh, CJ actually fucking gave a hate speech and left the show.
Wow, he tore it up.
He did. Me and Max were standing there like, what the fuck just happened?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Apparently, he really hates Ronnie Radke. Apparently, but
yeah.
Oh.
I don't know why. I mean, why? I know why. Ronnie's not a good person.
I like Ronnie.
Yeah, I mean, despite you gotta separate the art from the artist. From the artist. Because I mean, he does some bad shit, but his music's fucking so good. I brought on fucking Popular Monster, and CJ's like, Ronnie Rackey's the worst musician ever. He's worst person ever. I fucking can't even talk about him. He's like, I'm done. And he just like,
I'm off the show. He fucking left.
I know.
He just said, fuck it. I'm not going to even review this guy's music. I wanted to do with it.
Aww.
Yeah.
I mean, he says he copies NF&M's fucking shit. And I'm like, not really. He was around before NF. He was around before NF&M. So, but he's been around since like 2006, for God's sake. But
it's a good album, man. I don't care what it, no matter if it's very,
that,
very seldom that an album is entertaining as that one is from beginning to end. And that one's
that's a full playthrough album. That's a fucking full playthrough album. I don't care what anyone says. But
yeah.
I fucking love Ronnie. He's an amazing performer. He's the new Marilyn Manson, in my opinion. But
I wouldn't say that, but
well, I mean, nobody can be Marilyn Manson, but he's as close as we've gotten in years. So Marilyn Manson is a fucking god, and if he told me to get on my knees, I just might have to do it. But just saying. But
wow,
he's a god. He's a god.
You're pretty much pretty impressed.
It's Marilyn Manson. There are a few people in this world that you have no choice. But which way you want to go there, Max? Victoria's theme song or a song by John Cena?
So, the John Cena thing, I kind of had to chuckle at it because it's like hip hop. It's like using hip hop to make fun of himself, and I thought it was pretty cool, and in that aspect of it, it was all right, and I can't find my other note for the other song, so I'll just go with the John Cena song on that one too, because it was pretty cool.
And I will say, we're at a tiebreaker right now, but I will say I saw the clip the other day of John Cena rapping at Thanksgiving episode of Raw one year, and it was the most hilarious thing I've seen in a while. Like his fucking lines back on WWF back in the day were fucking so good.
Him as a person, he's a really, really good guy. Like 100%. Does so much for charity and everything like that. But him as an actor, a rapper, or anything that involves that, no. He's not very good at it.
I think he's a good actor. I fucking I love most of his movies. I mean, I'll never watch any of the Fast and Furious movies, but I fucking love him.
Okay, him on wrestling is, depending on what role he plays, it's bad.
I hate him in wrestling. I fucking hated him as a wrestler. Fucking hate him with a passion.
I mean, him as a plain actor doing movies, that's fine. But as the wrestler,
I mean,
especially when he turned heel, that was horrible. They shouldn't have done that. And he knew himself. Like, there was an interview that they did after they turned him heel, where he said he regretted every minute of that. And you could tell when he went down the stage behind the ring that he was regretting that, because he did not like being booed.
I mean, I used to love watching The Rock make fun of him and beat the shit out of him. So I don't like John Cena as a wrestler, but as an actor and a rapper, I could deal with him. But that means Alex, wherever she may be at the moment, is the tiebreaker in this.
You can't see me.
You can't
see
me.
Now that is the funniest way I've heard that used all year.
My daughter used to do that when she was little. She'd walk around and do the whole, "You can't see me."
From Soap.
So, are you going with John Cena there?
Yep, that's my answer.
Oh, John Cena's raps actually make it to the second round. They know how to do that day, remember?
Very nice, thank you.
But that means that Harley, if she's there, starts out the next one.
I'm here.
Well, Harley, it's number 407 ranked, Buff Daddy, one of my nicknames, Buff Bagwell's theme song, going against number 169 ranked, ironically enough, one of my other nicknames, Sexy Boy, Shawn Michaels theme song from a different album.
I'm going with Shawn Michaels.
Yeah, I never got into Buff Bagwell. There's a reason he didn't come to WWF ever. So I never got into Buff Bagwell.
He did for about 6 seconds.
Yeah. I think he was in that major scene where Stone Cold came through and beat the shit out of all the invasion people. But that's about it. I gotta go. I gotta go with "Sexy Boy." I fucking still is one of my top theme songs of all time. But and if you listen, if you see people on reels like ranking, like from other podcasts ranking their top theme songs of all time, "Sexy Boy" is always on the fucking list. But Max, which way you want to go? If I didn't know.
I'm not going to vote for Shawn Michaels. That's just, I'm not doing it. And on top of that, when I was in WCW, Buff was really nice to me, man. And on top of that, when I first moved to WCW and I first moved to Atlanta, he had a whole bunch of furniture. And when I moved into my apartment, I didn't have anything. And he said, "Hey, I've got all this furniture that my wife and I, your girlfriend and I just bought." He goes, "You interested?" And it was really fucking nice shit. And I bought all of his furniture. And I saw him at a signing, and I hadn't seen him in 30 fucking years. And he was so nice to me and kind to me. It would be tough for me to not vote for Buff no matter what. Yeah. Regardless of what I thought of him as a wrestler, what he was to me as a person and how he treated me as a person, always meant something, because that doesn't happen, in the background. Sometimes that doesn't happen often. And he was genuine. So I'm going with Buff.
And Alex, which way you want to go?
So this one was a tough one because I really don't remember the Buff area. So I sadly am going to go with "Sexy Boy."
Well, at least in one of its incarnations on this bracket, it gets to the second round. But Dean, which way would you have gone?
Because I have heard him talk about how much he hated it and how much it hurt him to do having the Judy Bagwell on a pole match. Man, that takes something. I'm going to give this one to Buff. Even if it doesn't make him win, I'm just going to acknowledge that he went through a shit match put together by Vince Russo, who was the worst thing to ever happen to WCW.
Well, yeah, he's the reason it fucking stopped being a thing. But that means that the first half of round one is officially over. And we can go into the other half of round one. Fucking wind. My God. You think there's a hurricane about to come or some shit. But that means the other side of round one. Oh, God. I actually have been dying for this matchup for all day today. It's going to get started off by me. Oh, fuck yes. And it's number 295 ranked Lambag by Finley's theme song versus number 56 ranked I Am Greatness, Roman Reigns theme song. And I don't watch wrestling since Roman Reigns became a thing. He's part of the reason I stopped watching wrestling, because I fucking hated the Shield with a passion. And I thought it was bullshit that they just got to beat the fuck out of every known wrestler. So I stopped watching wrestling at that point. And then when I got back in, when I started becoming a podcaster, I had friends who were wrestling fans. And I'm like, and then I saw all of a sudden that Roman Reigns was this big name. And I'm like, this little fucking asshole is a big name now? Like, what the fuck happened to WWE? So I fucking hate Roman Reigns. I hate everything about him. And I fucking loved Finley and Hornswoggle. They were one of the greatest things about wrestling when I was watching still. So I gotta go for Finley. Plus, I'm Scottish, so I love the fucking music for his theme song. Kind of like that band that CJ brought this week. But
yeah,
CJ brought a fucking Fortress Dwellers. He brought this band called Fortress Dwellers. They play at Ren fairs only. They're an all African American band that does Scottish Renaissance style music. It's fucking amazing.
Yeah, it really is pretty cool.
But which way you want to go, Max?
Dave Finley probably had. There's a handful of wrestlers that had tremendous impacts in my life, and Fit is one of those guys that I was in Germany with him for 2 years, and he befriended me, and he talked me. He actually talked me into being to really pursuing the Max Payne character and playing my guitar. And he took me to a festival one time where I played in an Oktoberfest.
Give me something to drink.
And it was fucking amazing. And I don't, the songs are relevant. It's Dave Finlay. I still have actually a good luck charm he gave me. It's a cork with a Deutschmark in it. And him and his wife, Manuela, were truly, truly amazing friends of mine. And I think the world of him. So Finlay is my choice on this one.
And Alex, which way you want to go?
So, fun fact, I actually used to live right beside Roman Reigns, and I had a huge crush on him. And when my son has his hair long, I always say he looks like Roman Reigns, so I'm going Roman Reigns.
It's that bloodline right there.
Yes.
Are you low-key telling us Roman Reigns is the father of your son?
He might be. Who knows?
Just
kidding.
Go, girl.
Oh, wow.
Just kidding.
Where my mind was going when you said you lived right next to him, and then when your son's hair was long, he looked just like him. I'm like, wait a minute.
God. No.
Right there.
Yeah, well, in my head, we'll pretend. Just don't tell my baby daddy.
I'll say, baby daddy about watching this like, what the fuck? But need a paternity test in this bitch. But Dean, which way you want to go?
So, I was stuck at a doctor's office, and weirdly, they had The Rock's book there, and so I'm reading it, and I get to the end because it's not a long book. It's the first place I ever met Roman Reigns, because he talks at the end of the book about how he was at a signing at a bookstore and how the owner of the store is like, you and your wife can take anything you want. And they grabbed a thing or two, not much, but apparently Roman was also there with them and tried to walk out with half the store. I'm going to vote for Roman. It's a nice story. I like it. I mean, mind you, he was like 13 at the time, but
yeah.
And Harley, you're the tiebreaker. Which way you want to go? Your chair's about to get soaked. I already fucking know. But Jesus Christ.
I'm going with Roman Reigns. I like the Samoan bloodline right there.
Good thing you can't get no Samoan bloodline, so you gotta stick with us white men. But you know,
you don't know
God.
what I could pull. Thank you very much.
Oh, I'm pretty damn in the know. But that means Max can start the next matchup. Oh, why am I going last on this one? There's so many fucking jokes in this one. But Max, it's gonna be number 294 ranked Sexual Chocolate, Mark Henry's theme song, versus number 55 ranked Slow Chemical, Kane's theme song by Finger 11, which is also Stranger Things cast fair thing to do.
Oh, I actually really like that. I like Finger 11, so I like the Finger 11 song a lot. So I'm going with, and I thought the Sexual Chocolate is like a really, really, really bad impression of Barry White, and it's like, you know,
it's what it was supposed to. It is the greatest era in Mark Henry's career by far.
Yeah,
Hall of Pain's a close second, but Sexual Chocolate era was fucking gold. I used to go by sexual white chocolate on every fucking thing I did in podcasting in the beginning.
Well, I like Finger 11, and I like that song. It's pretty fucking badass. So I'll go with Finger 11.
There's actually a reel out there from the first time we did a wrestling bracket, theme song bracket years ago, and there's a reel out there of like me making a Finger 11 joke about Stranger Things. Then one of my former people I used to work with was like, it took me like fucking 2 minutes to get that joke, and then all of a sudden he starts dying laughing and on the fucking reel. And he's like, I just got the fucking joke you made. Oh my god, like it was perfect. But Alex, which way you want to go, Kane or Mark Henry?
Well, I love Fingers too, so I'm going with Kane.
Oof. Yeah. You boys did some work last night, didn't you? Yes, you did. Good fingers. But fucking. I was told when I
I
was
think
like
you grossed out Dean a little.
1920 by it. I
was a fat male stripper
that's a
for
fucking
over 10
accomplishment if I
years.
did.
Nothing grosses me out.
I know. I've seen the videos.
I was gonna say, I'm like, that'd be an accomplishment if I did that. I'm like, that's an accomplishment if I did that. Fucking nothing grosses out Dean. But no, actually, it's funny because like when I was like 1920, an older neighbor saw my fingers like when I was at her house, and she's like, "You should never be a gynecologist." So I'm like, "Damn it, there goes my fucking top 5 careers." But I'm like,
make sure your
I'm like,
fingernails
I was like,
are
my wife yells at me if they're not, so trust me, I do. But Dean, which way you want to go, Mark Henry or Kane?
Okay. I hate Mark Henry as a wrestler. He has like 6
What?
moves, maybe 5. And the thing is I hated watching wrestling during Vince's tenure because he loved the 5 move guys. Oh my God, did he love them? And Mark Henry was the worst of them. But then I met him. Super nice guy, really sweet. I can't vote against that. So Mark Henry's going to get a pity vote. I don't think he'll win, but I'm going to give him a pity vote.
It's still up for debate. But Harley, it's all on you. Which way are you gonna go?
Okay, so like I said earlier, I have a mask kink. And throwing the fingers on top
But
of
you
the
also-
mask kink, there you go.
I mean, but you also have a big black guy kink, so you also have a big black guy kink, Harley. We all know this.
We're going with Kane for the mask kink with the fingers thrown in there.
Yeah. I mean, see, if it came down to me a tiebreaker, this be going a different way. But Kane does move on. I fucking Sexual Talk is one of those songs that got me in trouble when I was in fucking high school, all the time. And I fucking love that era of Mark Henry. I really do. The whole him and Mae Young giving birth to a hand thing, a fucking hand thing, was hilarious. Like, it was the Attitude Era, and it was that shit. Like, that's what defined the Attitude Era. It was the unbelievable shit that was just like out there and fucking made you laugh. So I love Mark Henry. I loved him when I got back into wrestling, and he was doing the Hall of Pain. I still fucking love him. I mean, big guys, wrestling has always been my thing because I am a big guy. So I mean, I should have been a fucking wrestler in a different life.
He's got a kink for big guys. Don't let him lie to you. That's why he watches Dean's video all the time. Just Dean doesn't.
I have not watched Dean's video once, even though he sent it to me twice.
He's grunting and he's grinding his teeth like he has.
No, I refuse. I fucking refuse because I don't want to be scarred for life. But I'm scarred for life for enough shit. I don't need to be scarred for life for that too. But I would vote for Mark Henry because I fucking love that era of him, and it was amazing. But he still, and plus him singing Backstreet Boys songs with Rikishi and Mick Foley on the Big Show
On the Big Show, that was hilarious.
Yeah, but holy fuck!
It's the Holy Spirit.
Oh, I mean, as Razzle would say, the Holy Spirit is in my ass. But that means the next matchup is going to start off by Alex, and it's number 293 ranked Vega, Zelina Vega's theme song. Don't know who that is. Versus number 54 ranked.
Zelina Vega is?
No, versus number 54 ranked My Time, Triple H and Chyna's theme song.
Oh yeah, My Time. I love Triple H.
Yeah, I know. It's kind of sad when you see pictures of him like with his kids and wife like on like a vacation now, and like he's fat as fuck and not like buff anymore. Like, it's kind of like, oh, my childhood idols are fucking getting out of shape. But
he's got the dad bod. Dad bods are hot. What are you talking about?
I know that. I have a dad bod. I have a dad bod for the last fucking 30 years of my life before I was a dad even. But Which way you want to go, Dean?
My time.
And Harley?
Selena Vega and her husband Aleister Black had an awesome thing together. Aleister Black was hot as hell with his goth little thing he did, but they're no longer with the company anymore. They were just let go here recently. But I'm going with Triple H because he's a legend and they're not.
You know who I actually subscribed to on Reels recently is Eugene's page, and like he just posted a video the other day of like him and Triple H bouncing like for like a half hour in his bounce house office. And it's the funniest fucking thing in the world. Like when he was like fucking Evolution's life up for so long, like it makes me laugh every time because I fucking hate Evolution with a passion. As much as I love Triple H, I hate Evolution. But I don't know who Selena Vega is. Not my scope of wrestling at all.
She wasn't with the company very long. She really wasn't. Like, she came in and she did her little goth thing and they did her storyline and they let her go. Like, there was a whole thing with Rhea and Damian Priest, their like thing against each other, and then they cut her storyline off and she's no longer with the company.
Yeah, well, not surprising, but I'll go with My Time because I always fucking loved that song. And that was on the first WWF soundtrack I ever got was My Time, and I love the Triple H China era too. That was a good era before DX really became a thing. It was a good era, and I've seen One Night in China, and I would spend a night there. But John Waltman's a lucky man. But which way you want to go, Max?
I'm gonna go with the Zelina song.
You got a thing against Hunter too?
Yeah.
I'll tell you later.
You know, he just he was pretty fucking shitty to me. So, you know, it's one of those moments where it's one of those times. I'm not trying to it's I judge people on who they are behind the scenes. And you know, I guess I never understood that, and I quite frankly how tough he was on China in the end, regardless of what China did. I thought he was pretty fucking shitty to China on the way out, and I think he had a lot to do with their suicide. And to me that's all part of the deal. But you know what? And I actually listened to both of the songs, and they're both pretty good. And in this moment, I'm just going to rate it on which song I like better, and I like the Zelina song better.
You know, it's kind of funny that he had it called My Time instead of Our Time when it was him and China's theme song.
Yeah,
it should have been Our Time, but I thought it was Our Time for a long time. I thought that was named it, but I was wrong. But that means the next matchup is going to start off by Dean, and it's going to be number 292 ranked Banging It, Sky Too High's theme song, versus number 53 ranked Right Now by John Cena and the Trademark.
You mean the theme song used by the tag team Too Cool, Banging It?
Oh, on this version, Grandmaster Sexy was let go, so they only attributed it to Sky Too Hottie, but yes.
Banging It. Pardon my French, but fuck John Cena. Fuck him in his stupid ass.
A lot of women would love to do that, thank you. But
the non-John Cena song.
Yeah. Well, and yeah, I can't go for John Cena in this matchup. I fucking used to love Too Cool, love Sky, and the fact that Sky Too Hottie is now wrestling with his son and this other fat guy, I don't know who he is, and they actually do the whole Too Cool thing with his son and the other fat guy, make it fucking amazing. So I love Sky Too Hottie. Rest in peace, Grandmaster Sexy. But I fucking love Sky Too Hottie, and I still follow him to this day. So Banging It was always a fun ass song. And which way you want to go, Max?
I'll go with Banging It.
And Alex?
Although I do love John Cena, I do love the Bangin' It song.
And that means the next matchup after that sweep is going to get started off by Harley. And it's going to be number 291 ranked Born to Be, a Raw theme song, versus number 52 ranked King of My World, Chris Jericho's theme song.
It was Chris Jericho. What?
King
of My World. I don't know when he had this theme song, but apparently it was a thing for a minute.
I guess Chris Jericho.
You've made the list, but yeah, I can't vote for. Chris Jericho has never had a good theme song, in my opinion. He never has had a good theme song. Like even Break the Walls Down was fucking horrible, in my opinion. But I fucking hate it always. I'll go for the Raw theme song, Born to Be. It's at least rocking to some degree. It's gonna get way down the second round, I'm pretty sure anyway, so it doesn't matter. But Max, which way you want to go?
I'm a Saliva fan. I think they're a great band. They had 3 or 4 really amazing songs, and I thought this is a pretty amazing song. I did like the Raw theme song quite well, but it would be a toss-up. But I really like the band Saliva, so I'm gonna go with the Chris Jericho.
And Alex?
I'm gonna agree with Max Payne, and I have mixed thoughts on Chris Jericho. Sometimes I like him, sometimes I don't. So I'll leave that out. But I do agree with Max Payne about the band.
I mean, the song wasn't bad.
Yeah.
And we're not here to base it on the wrestler. We're basing it on the song.
Yep.
I didn't think the song was good even. I just can't stand any Jericho theme songs ever. Like
but honestly, okay, so we've all come to the conclusion. Your taste and your opinions, we don't care.
and hence why I host my own music podcast, because I can talk about the music I love, which I get very good reviews of the music I love from guests. So thank you. But
your curtain wants you to eat it.
Speaking of which, I hope you listened to Gemini Syndrome, and if you didn't, shame on you.
It's been a big
You didn't, you fucker.
Weekend, but
you didn't fucking listen, and you promised me you would. Motherfucker!
I'll listen. I'll listen to it.
For the love of God and all things holy!
Go like this, Gemini.
If you haven't heard Gemini, we did the show, and I begged him. I said, "Look, man, if you fucking like
digging some Clan of Zymox,
if you like Falling in Reverse, then you need to go listen to this band called Gemini Syndrome, and especially if you're gonna go listen to them, the first song you should go listen to him is Remember We Die, because it is a fucking amazing, amazing song." So
Max, I'll listen to it.
Thank you. I think if you like good heavy metal, I don't see how you can't like it.
Listen to them, I promise.
He'll forget. Put it in the chat.
But
Remember We Die, Gemini.
Already at it, but I will. I didn't forget about it. I
just go listen.
I shall. I'm almost done with Clan of Zymox.
The only reason I want you to listen to I have a feeling you're going to call me and you're going to go, "God damn, Max, I'm so sorry. I should have listened to these guys sooner because they're fucking badass. They're good. They're a really good band." If you've never heard them, any of you, if you like great heavy metal and you like good fucking rock and roll, they're a really great band. So go check it out. Remember We Die.
I'm going to say something that I believe to be true. Max is never wrong. He's not. Saliva is a good band. I like Saliva.
If you like Saliva, you'll like Remember We Die. I'll tell you that, man. Fucking those guys. It's really interesting. The guys.
I don't like Saliva that much, but I'll still listen to it.
But I don't think that this Saliva song is their best by any shot, but it's a good song. But Gemini Syndrome is fucking somebody that if you've never listened to them, it's only because somehow, it's just one of those bands that has slipped through your fingers. And when you go listen to them, I know I did. I went fucking immediately and downloaded all their records off of fucking.
All right.
Okay, just from the first little few,
I followed
minute
them
of
on
it, I have
Spotify,
to add it to my playlist.
You'll remember We Die has got such a strong message to it. Sorry, Jeremy, go ahead.
It's not their number one song on Spotify, I'll tell you that right now. It's not their number one song on Spotify, I'll tell you that right now. But I will listen to them.
For Gemini
Their number one song is called Stardust.
Yeah, well, there's
yeah, the
that's
number one
what I'm
song is called.
Remember We Die is just one of those songs that has such a fucking powerful human message to it that I just love it. It's just it's brilliant. And like I said, it's not their best song. It just happens to be the song that I think once you listen to that, it will provoke you into wanting to listen to other Gemini Syndrome songs. So anyway,
yeah, I follow them. I follow them on Spotify. They're on the list. I'll listen to them. But
okay, go ahead. Sorry.
But Dean, which way would you have gone this, Dean? Jericho or Raw?
I already said Jericho. Because Saliva. Yes, that's my answer. Do I need to have a little bit of the bubbly first?
Probably. Why not? Let's all fucking have it. God damn it. Let's get some bubbly going here.
There we go. My
Libation time.
But that means the next matchup is going to get started off by me. And it's number 290 ranked With My Baby Tonight, Double J Jeff Jarrett's theme song, versus number 51 ranked No Chance in Hell, Mr. McMahon's theme song. And yeah, I can't vote for Jeff Jarrett's theme song ever. Fuck Jeff Jarrett, he's a joke. But I will gladly vote for No Chance in Hell, one of the theme songs that made my youth. So I swear to God, I've heard that theme song more times in my life than I've heard most other music I listen to. But which way you want to go, Max?
I'm sorry. I can't believe it. I'm crying. Forgive me.
You're good. You're good.
This song destroyed my life. Cost me my career in the wrestling business. And Jeff Jarrett, and this whole thing was probably the worst moment in the history of my career. Cost me everything. And so, as you can imagine, I'm not going to vote for that song. But forgive me, I can't even believe it. It hit me so emotionally. But the story will come out, I think, someday eventually. Might be after I'm dead and gone, but eventually the truth of what happened to me and why this song has such a negative impact in my life. And what Jeff Jarrett in the end did to me with Brian. Brian was a very important part of my life. In fact, so much so he might not say this publicly, but if he didn't, he wouldn't be telling the truth. I got him his job in New York, and it was all based on music that I'd written and an album that I'd written. And the album will come out, I'm hoping, in the not too distant future. And then we can talk about it some more at some point in the future if you guys want to. But anyway, I'm going to vote for the Mr. McMahon song on this one.
You know, I still thought that was going a different direction. I thought you were going to bring up something about Vince McMahon. But
well, it's funny because the irony is that out of the two, Vince is actually not the reason. He he relinquished control of this particular thing. This list is particularly hard on me because the people that really had powerful influences in destroying my career, especially Shawn Michaels, the Clique, were so vehemently against me, and Shawn was obviously at the helm of the Clique, and Triple H was at that, was the Clique was in its full swing during this era, and Vince wasn't really in that much control during this era. This was, and then add to it then I had. It's funny because every time I see Jim Johnston's name on any of these songs, it makes it difficult on me as well, because I don't like Jim Johnston. He went out of his way to destroy me as well. So not only did I have the Clique against me, I had Jim Johnston against me because he couldn't stand the thought of there being another musician that might be able to play his own instrument or do something and write his own songs and do that kind of thing. And so he went out of his way to, I never even got to play my own guitar on the promos that I cut and stuff. And so it was just a whole era that was so difficult on me. And it was all driven by the Clique, and the Clique had such power during this time that anybody else that had any ideas were absolutely just squashed and destroyed and made fun of and, dragged through the mud. And I just happened to be one of those guys. And then the people that I thought were my friends at that time ended up really turning their back on me hard. So this is a tough. I knew it was going to be a tough night. I didn't expect to get so emotional. So forgive me.
It's all good, man. It makes it real. And when your album comes out, you're definitely bringing it on the Musers. That's for damn sure. But
thank you.
But Alex, which way you want to go?
Well, first off, I want to start off by saying, Max Payne, we definitely love you here. I did not know, and why didn't you guys tell me that he was Max Payne the wrestler? Because I did the whole podcast with him. No, I had no idea. And then afterwards, I Google search him, and I'm like, oh, I was talking to Max Payne the wrestler. The wrestler that I grew up watching with my mom and actually got interested in playing electric guitar because of you. So I would just say that I love you for that. Thank you again for coming on. I'm happy to have this experience. And with that being said, I'm sorry about what happened in your career. And I'm also voting with you.
Thank you.
Which means Mr. McMahon moves on and Jeff Jarrett can go suck a dick in hell. But, which he probably will. But, he was a nobody in WWF anyway. He was a fucking nobody. When he got his guitar smashed over his head, it made me laugh. But, Dean, which way you want to go?
I don't like Mr. McMahon for a lot of reasons. And I was going to vote against him, especially seeing as I don't think of With My Baby Tonight as Jeff Jarrett's song. I think of it as Roadie's song. And while I don't love Road Dogg either, I don't really hate him. But I cannot, in good conscience, vote for a song that hurt a guy I consider my friend. So I guess I'm voting for No Chance in Hell.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure that song is a whole nother degree to Shawn Michaels, I'm sure, due to recent developments. But, yeah, playing in the background, I'm pretty sure, during the whole time. But which way you want to go, Harley?
We're going to make it a sweep for the same exact reason.
Yeah. And that means it's going to be next match start off by Max. And it's going to be number 289 ranked fighter, Dan Severn's theme song versus number 50 ranked You're Gonna Pay, The Undertaker's theme song.
So I actually wrestled Dan Severn in college, believe it or not. Because I wrestled for Iowa State University. And it's a pretty good, it's a cool entrance theme song. And Dan had an okay run in the WWF, I believe. I don't know that much about him. But he was a hell of a shooter. But it's against Taker, and I'm so devoted, and loyal to Taker. And I just got to say thank you guys for all your kind words. It meant a lot.
Of course.
My friend that's watching.
I'm sorry, I'm really trying to drag my way out of this, so forgive me.
Max, my friend who's watching messaged me and said, "How the hell did you get Max Payne on your show?" I said, "Well, he's a good friend of ours, and we know him.
He's on like every bracket we do on both shows nowadays.
He's on most of our shows nowadays.
You know how often
and we love having him on our show.
Mm-hmm.
You know how often I fucking brag to people like, I got a former fucking WWF WC wrestler on my shows all the time. Like, you know how often I brag about that? Like, it's fucking amazing.
We love you.
Thank you.
Trust me, dude. If we were meat, you'll get in the biggest fucking bear hug you ever got in your life.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. I feel that right now. I really do.
And when his merch comes out, I will be buying one of those shirts.
It's so funny. It's just, man, it all, when you, it's funny because the wrestling business is so based on, the irony of my gimmick was always that the funny thing about the wrestling business is all the guys who weren't really guitar players that actually were like Honky Tonk Man couldn't play a note. And in fact, Honky Tonk has been nothing but kind to me because he knew I was a legitimate musician, right? And so I always thought that was funny. And when the wrestling business finally had a guy that could actually play the guitar and write music, it completely abandoned me. And that's the part, I never had the opportunity to really show what I was capable of in the wrestling business because of powers that be. And that's the part that, like, be my baby tonight, it just is one of those moments that what you don't know is that song was going to be the build-up to WrestleMania when the rock star Steve Miller, who was supposed to be a part of what I was doing, we were supposed to expose that at WrestleMania. And then the band I was in, that Brian was the lead singer of, that I brought to New York with me, we were going to play at WrestleMania. And it all just, between the Click and Jim Johnston and Steve Miller, it all just crashed and just fell completely fucking apart. And when you've worked your whole life to get to point, and then it didn't just get there, it killed me. It crushed me for the rest of my, no one ever gave me an opportunity ever again. And so it's one of those moments that makes it hard. But thank you. You all have been so generously kind to me right now, and I really appreciate your patience.
Max,
I didn't expect
said
this.
that
I honestly didn't.
He said he saw you wrestle many years ago, and he thinks it was either Just Incredible or Roadkill.
At the Agora.
Back many years. What's the Agora?
It's an arena, I think, but I'm not sure where it is.
Oh, wow.
But he said either Just Incredible or Roadkill.
The Agora Theater and an auditorium is in Ohio.
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
So, Harley, how you don't know what the fuck the Agora is? Harley, it's in your fucking state.
I haven't lived here my whole life, so no.
Hey, I'm going to get off and come back. I've lost audio on some of you guys. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Oh, fuck. Who did he choose? Severin or Undertaker?
Undertaker.
Okay, I totally
He
missed what
said
he actually said.
Concert Hall in Cleveland. I think I actually saw Ice Nine Kills there.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's in Ohio.
Yeah, I think
But-
I actually saw Ice Nine Kills there.
But I can't get into him. I listened to everything he did.
It wasn't just Ice Nine Kills. It was like 5 other bands.
It better be if it's Ice Nine Kills because he's not that good. But
Yes, he is. You know what?
He's a wannabe falling in reverse.
But his is based on horror movies and stuff, so eat a dick.
And he does a horrible job. Listen to Twisted. They do it better.
Eat a dick.
No, you eat a dick, probably mine. But Alex.
I'm
You know, I
going
got
with
a big
Undertaker.
rubber one you can eat.
Go.
Can you stick it to
I
the
hear
wall?
Yes.
My dick. I mean, my dick. Do I put
No,
a peanut butter on it? Sure.
completely missed over his head. I said I had a big rubber one you can eat. She said, "Can you stick it to the wall?" I said, "Yeah." So I could stick it to the wall and then you could eat it.
And I stuck it to the ceiling.
Oh, Harley, if these people only knew things we know. But Dean, which way you want to go?
What are my options again?
Dan Severn or The Undertaker?
Dan the Beast Severn has made more money and been a bigger star in Europe, Australia, and Japan than he ever was here.
Oh God, yeah.
That wouldn't surprise me.
I guess Undertaker, but boy, not by much.
Which means Undertaker's moving on. I honestly don't remember this theme song at all for Undertaker. I feel like it was at the end of his American Badass reign, and it was like right when he was like about to become like the Undertaker again. Like, I fucking hate that whole American. That's probably the reason I stopped watching wrestling too. The first time was because of the whole American Badass theme. I hated that fucking shit with a passion. How you can take something like the Undertaker and make him the American Badass? He's a fucking undead ghoul. How you gonna make him a fucking motorcycle riding fucking badass? Like, shut the fuck up. Like, you know, I keep watching these. Michael Blofeld like fucking reels, and I'm like, I need to go fucking be a stand-up comedian and do crowd work. I think I do great at it, but
You would
I
be
don't know,
good. You would be very good.
Dean, you think I got what it takes to be a stand-up comedian and do crowd work?
Hard to say, man. I haven't seen you on a stage.
True. Well, this is a stage. This is my fucking stage for 4 years now.
It is and it isn't. It's very different. Look, stand up is so immediate. You know whether you're doing well or crashing immediately. It's what I used to love about it.
It's not. There's not. Well, okay. I have done shows where there's 70 people watching me at one time, but it's still not the same. It's still not the same when you can't see their reactions. You can't see their faces. So yeah.
Right.
I don't know. I see Michael Blaustein doing it. I'm like, I feel like I could do what he does. I feel like I could do it. Like, just fucking make fun of people all night that are in the crowd. I feel like I could do that. But
Give it a try.
Someday when my kids are older, maybe. But Harley, which
Go
way
to
you
an
want to
open
go?
mic night, man. Try it out. See how you do. They'll give you 3 minutes.
Go watch,
what
the
I
movie.
did.
Go watch the movie. There's this thing on.
I'm
That's a
going
good
with
one.
Undertaker.
I'm serious. There's a great movie out right now. If you're thinking about this seriously, Jeremy, you should go watch this movie called Is This Thing On? It's a very fucking good movie, and I think you'd really, really like it, and I think it would really help you make a decision in what you just said. So,
Do not watch Punchline. Punchline has nothing to do with the comedy world.
Yeah.
I'm aware. But it comes down to me, and I only ever saw Dan the Beast Severn in one match at the WWF, and that was against Steve Blackman on pay-per-view. But It was a good match. It was a good fucking match. But two beasts going against each other in that shit. But I can get Undertaker. Better theme song. But and that means that Alex gets to start the final matchup in round 1, and it's going to be number 288 ranked Hot Mess Chelsea Green's theme song versus number 49 ranked I'm Coming, giggity, MVP's theme song by Silk the Shocker.
Okay, so I am going to go with. Yeah, I think I'm coming.
Well, shit, girl, I ain't there yet.
Sorry.
That's okay. Yeah, that's my fucking life. It happens 10 times before I do. But, Dean, which way you want to go?
Not MVP. Hate that guy. Hate him with a passion. Hope he dies. Fuck him with a stick.
Don't beat around the bush.
Fuck everyone with the stick.
What are you trying to say here?
Well,
He's not coming.
He's not coming. He didn't go on a date. He didn't go on a date with his girl, so he's not coming. But Harley, you coming or you going with are you a hot mess?
Well, I am a hot mess, but I'm coming because I can't stand Chelsea Green.
She's coming with
me. Yeah, I'm coming with Alex.
On my way to Ohio. Giggity, giggity, giggity. But, yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Well, I'll give you that. Fucking I said that last night, I'm coming, but, I ain't no hot mess. But, either way, MVP's theme song, I like MVP's theme song better, as much as Hot Mess is actually a decent metal song. I like MVP's theme song better, and as much as I hate him as a fucking wrestler back in the 2010s, I gotta go with his theme song, because it's fucking pretty. Silk the Shocker, I never listened to him really, but he does have some good verses in that song, so I'll give MVP the win. As much as I fucking hated him as a wrestler. I fucking hate everything he did. He did a fucking... He played a fucking game of horse for a match. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me right now? I'm watching wrestling to watch some wannabes play basketball. Okay. But, Max, where you want to go?
You know, I think I wrote down that, that I liked the hot mess. You know what? I'm going to just because Chelsea didn't get a vote. And it's like one time I get to vote against Jim Johnston because Def Rebel, it looks like, wrote and recorded that song instead of Jim Johnston. So just because it's a toss-up between the two, I'm going to give the nod to Chelsea on this one.
And that means the first round is officially over. And what an emotional first round it was. Holy fuck, and I love it. It makes good podcasting material. But, fuck, an hour and a half on the first round. Yeah. This has become reminiscent of last week that Dean and Harley missed when we spent fucking 2.5 hours on the 80s New Wave bracket part. Oh my God.
That was fun,
the weekend before, we didn't even get done with part 1 till 2 hours in.
The weekend before, we were fucking, on the 58 bracket?
Yeah.
Yep.
I just ended
we were
that.
2 hours in before we got done with round 1.
Oh yeah, because Lisa and Phil like to talk. Yeah.
We had Lisa and Phil with us.
Oh, I'll tell you. Well, they were on it last week too, so that's part of it. But it was just the fucking stories between Lisa, Phil, and CJ and Max and everybody. Like it was a full on thing. Like. I was sitting here
like me, Phil and Lisa do not know how to do this without telling stories. But
I'm not very good at it myself either. So you
It makes it for a good show, though.
It makes it for a good show, and it adds personality to it rather than people just saying yup or fucking. I mean, and CJ's right there with you, so CJ can go for hours on one topic.
Unless fucking falling in reverse is the topic.
Oh, he'll go for
he'll
about
skip it.
He'll go for 5 seconds of falling in reverse and then fucking just end it.
Yeah.
He'll just fucking
Bye.
drop out.
Fuck falling in reverse. Bye.
It was literally the funniest thing ever. Chancey never even did that. And Chancey was the fucking man for telling you what he really thought of somebody. But that means the second round can get started off.
But Chancey made the show comical.
I
went off on you.
Trust me, I miss Chancey every day of my life. But
yeah,
I really gotta write him. It's been like 2 fucking years. I gotta write him. I keep forgetting to write him.
It's been that long.
It's this summer will be 2 years. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like it's been that long.
Jamie took over for part of that first. Oh no! It'll be 2 years this November, because Jamie took over from January to like the summer, and then CJ took over the show since summer of last year. So, yeah, it'll be like 2 years in November.
Dang, that means we're going on.
I know the same time my baby was born is when like he got put away, but the second round's gonna get started off by me, and it's gonna be number 176 Goldust theme song versus Dangerous Stone Cold Steve Austin's theme song, and I gotta go with Goldust because Goldust theme song is one of the most theatrical, amazing theme songs ever. But Max, which way you want to go?
I'm with you, brother.
And Alex walked away, I believe.
Goldust.
There it is. There you go. And I heard you. I heard you loud and clear.
Sorry.
But that means Goldust is moving on. But which way would you have gone, Dean?
Goldust.
And Harley.
Goldust.
You know, I swear to God, I hope Dustin Rhodes actually watches this podcast at some point. He's like, I get so much love on this show. Because I swear to God, every party gets voted through like to the finals almost. And he's in. But I would love to have a beer with that man. But that means Max.
He goes against The Undertaker, then he's kind of screwed.
Oh, yeah. But, well, actually, that might happen. That might happen. But, Max, is it going to be Buried Souls by The Undertaker theme song, or you could run Billy Kidman's theme song?
I'm just going to go with Taker.
And Alex?
Undertaker.
Someone hitting that good. And Dean?
The Undertaker.
Which means The Undertaker is moving on. But which way would you have gone, Harley?
The Undertaker.
Yeah, it would have been a sweep and a half. That's it. That's a good Undertaker theme song on this part, still. But that means the next matchup is going to start off by Alex, and it's Brawl for All theme song versus Out of the Fire Kane's theme song.
Okay. Out of the Fire. I like that one. I do like Brawl for All, but I do like Out of the Fire.
I enjoy a good Brawl for All when I go to my local orgies. But which way you want to go, Dean?
Those are always fun.
Fire. Fiber.
Fire! But which way you want to go, Harley?
I'm going with Kane.
Yeah, you and your mask fetish. Swear to God, a guy could walk up to Harley with a fucking mask on and he would get away with the fuck he wants in the middle of the street.
Is it a creepy mask or is it like a puppy dog mask or something?
It has to be like the creepy mask.
Okay, so not like just like any type of mask.
No, it has to be like the creepy mask.
She don't play that dog play type of fetish shit.
Yeah, some people like.
I'm not down for the furries. That's kind of weird.
Dog play. How? Well, one, do not insult people because dog play and furries are a whole different realm of fucking fetishes.
Okay, well, I'm not dog play or furries. There we
Dog
go.
play sounds scary if you're not thinking
Dog
furries.
play is scary.
Or I mean, there's pony play too. There's literally this girl on
That's
Facebook
scary
that
too. That's even more scarier than dog play.
Yeah.
there's literally this girl on Facebook Reels who fucking like puts on like a pony outfit and like trots around a fucking circle for her master.
Okay.
Hey, but if it, as long, if it's what
Whatever
you
floats
like,
their
and,
boat, we don't kink shame.
and you're not hurting anybody under 18, man, then fucking have the fuck at it, man.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Captain Whiskerhorn's Pony Play Emporium,
Yeah.
opening in Ohio.
But yeah, I gotta go with Kane. I can't stand most of these theme songs for fucking shows. But Max, which way you want to go?
Oh, I'm going Kane. I'm going. Yeah, Isaac Yankum gets my vote on this one.
And that means it's going to start off by Dean for the next matchup. And it's going to be Chain Gang is the Click by John Cena and the Trademark, or Sexy Boy, Shawn Michaels theme song.
Come back to me. I can't decide. Yeah, hot pile of garbage, hot pile of garbage. Which do you like better? I don't know, man. Come back to me. I can't.
Chain Gang is the Gang is actually Chain Gang is actually a fucking good rap song. I'll give you that. But Harley, which way you want to go?
I'm going Sexy Boy. Just because of my child. It brings back a lot of good memories from when he was little. And not an asshole.
They're all assholes when they get older. My 12-year-old, I want to fucking... My 12-year-old actually fucking pants his mother... No, Harley. My 12-year-old actually pants his mother in a public park yesterday.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh, he'd have got
my
his ass kicked. That's one of those things.
Yeah.
You don't embarrass your mother publicly. That's fucking a no. No.
Yeah. I mean, I laughed at it at first. I thought it was hilarious. I laughed at it first, but he's gonna lose some
See, if
privileges.
I was your wife, I would beat your ass for laughing at me.
No kidding.
And then I would beat his ass for doing it.
Yeah.
Everybody's grounded.
See, Katie? You should have beat my ass for laughing at it. You should have beat Jeremy's ass for doing it.
Yeah.
Public census rules.
Yeah, that's public consensus on that one.
Yeah, she should have beat your ass for laughing at her.
First and foremost.
Yeah.
Because
you should.
How you got laid last night is a fucking crime.
Yeah.
Because
period.
No.
She's gonna let you get right to the point.
Instantly beating his ass.
I didn't. I actually didn't see it. I was in another part of the park with my baby, but I didn't see it.
But you still laughed at it. You don't. That's not a no.
I think
you
should have made you
got
think.
laid if it was no.
I think
she have underwear
think
on?
that all last night
You
were
would have
gonna
been
get
sleeping
laid
on the couch.
Fucking take you right to the edge of remember about when the fucking kid pantsed me and you laughed at it? Get the fuck off.
I'm done. Bye. Blue ball there.
Pour a glass of cold water on your fucking junk at that time.
I
hope you experience the naked trucker.
See,
hey, you told the story, pal.
You told us that you laughed at her.
See, that's
it was funny. It was funny, but
no,
of course
it's
it
not
was
funny.
But
not when it's your wife.
When it was somebody else's wife that happened to, then you laugh at it when it's across the park.
Well,
when
no.
it's your own wife, you fucking. There's no laughter.
If it was somebody else's wife, I probably would not have been laughing. I probably would have just been like.
Then you would have got in trouble for doing that.
You would have gotten in even more trouble.
Jesus.
Trouble's
when it's somebody else's wife, you laugh. When it's your wife, you don't do that.
You don't laugh. And you kick anybody else's within there's probably a radius. Like
you try to cover her
12-foot radius. Anybody else within that radius that's laughing, you threaten to kick their fucking ass for laughing too.
there was only one other couple there. There's only one other adult couple there at the time, and I don't really know if they saw anything. But no one, I didn't hear anybody laughing. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't have been like, "What the fuck's happening?" But this is a tough one. But actually, you know what? It's not, because for Max, I'll go with John Cena because I actually like that rap song, and Sexy Boys already has a moment in this podcast many times. But Max, which way you want to go?
I'm going to go with John Cena.
And Alex?
Can't see me.
But I want to. And that means John Cena is moving on. And Dean, which way would you go?
John Cena's moving on. You don't need me. And that way I don't have to put my vote behind anything I don't want to.
Yeah, don't blame me. I wish I didn't have to vote on that one either.
Dean, you don't have to vote.
I love you to death. And if my son wouldn't have done that cute ass shit with that song, I wouldn't have voted for him.
Oh, you gotta vote. You gotta vote for. Anybody gets that.
I guess Sexy Boy.
But Dean, I don't need your vote, but I see you, so I want your vote. Turn this into a mental health thing. There you go.
We've got my 19-year-old son on video doing that. Black.
Yeah. But that means the next matchup gets started off by. Well, actually, Dean's are the ones. Harley. And it's going to be I Am Greatness, Roman Reigns theme song versus Flow Chemical, Kane's theme song by Finger 11.
Oh, this is a tough one for me.
Oh, Harley, I know how much you like the Finger.
I like my Island Boys, but my mask kink is stronger than my love for the Island Boys, so I'm going with Kane.
And your love of fingering, but you know.
Exactly.
I mean, I can speak to things. But yeah, it's easy for me. I ain't not voting for fucking Roman Reigns, even if she's the last person on Earth. So fucking Kane all day. But Max, where do you want to go?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna. I tried like 2 or 3 years ago. I thought I was rolling through the channels and it was wrestling was on. And I don't know if it was Monday Night Raw or SmackDown or whatever the fuck it was. I thought I'm just gonna tune in again because I haven't watched wrestling in fucking years and years and years. So I thought I'm gonna fucking tune in, and because everybody was talking about fucking Roman Reigns and how fucking great he was, and he's the second coming compared to fucking Hogan and Taker. He's the new guy. Rock, Cena, he's that guy. And he was doing something, and Jeremy, I know you'll know this. He was with somebody. It was with Paul.
Paul Heyman? Yeah.
Oh, when he was the wise man.
And they were in the back fucking doing some interview shit or something. And it was honest to God the worst fucking thing I had ever seen in my life. I could not fucking believe that, if whoever was in gorilla position wasn't fucking screaming, "Oh my God, fucking turn water on and have a hose running. It's more entertaining than this. Let's get something else on," because it was the worst fucking thing I'd ever seen. So I've tried to watch Roman Reigns and give him the benefit of the doubt, and I'm sure he's had good matches, but he
really doesn't. I mean, he's all looks. That's all it is.
Oh, so he's just a modern day Ultimate Warrior. Then he runs out in the ring, and then the bell rings, and you go.
He makes girls like Harley cream their pants. So,
and that's it.
Me too.
He is not shit. I couldn't. And then on top of that, he can't. He certainly. He couldn't talk. And then the whole thing with him and Paul.
He only wrestles part-time. Like, even with him having a title right now, he's only part-time.
Really?
Like, when he won the title, he said, well, y'all's gonna see me a lot more. Well, I haven't seen him hardly at all.
Besides your dreams.
No,
It's
actually,
amazing.
I think I'd dream of Jacob Fatu before him because I like the Big Island boys.
It's amazing how different wrestling is now compared to, that there were obviously there were huge downsides to the way the business used to be. I get
Well,
that.
that's why I said that the females are more entertaining than the males are nowadays. Like back in the 90s, the males were where it was at. And
right.
now it's females.
I can't.
Females
I'm
are
amazed.
the ones doing everything.
Totally
they're the
agree
ones
with you.
that's putting the show on.
Yeah, I totally agree with you.
Even for Raw and SmackDown, they're the ones putting on the shows.
I
mean,
agree with you more.
I mean, I want to see Ray. I want to do One Night in Rhea, but I haven't seen that come out yet.
So I'm doing Finger 11K. It was the Finger 11, right?
Yep. It was.
Yeah.
Just like
I'm going Kane Finger 11.
Just like the Stranger Things porn parody, it's Finger 11. But I'll never get sick of that joke. Never. But yeah,
I have a 6-toed cat outside my house right now. So is that kind of the same?
Kind of. But that means Kane is moving on. And Alex, which way would you have gone?
Well, but I like Kane. I like Roman Reigns, of course. And yeah, he's an island boy. I'm an island girl. So I'm going to go with Roman Reigns.
Besides, you've got his illegitimate child. We just haven't told your baby daddy yet.
Yeah, exactly. 3 of them.
She needs to be collecting that child support right there.
Yeah.
That'd be some high child support right there.
Yeah.
That'd be some
3 kids.
Child support.
Come on, Roman. Do better. 3 of them.
Kick down, brother. Make a girl happy.
But see, you see guys like him, and you know the fucking steroids are making his tiny.
Let me put this in the kitchen. And this one's
But actually, I have not seen Rhea Ripley's theme song in this yet, which kind of surprises me. But it must be
Rhea Ripley. It was. I think it was in like the first part.
No, I'm pretty sure. What? You shut your damn mouth.
It's Motionless in White, so whatever it goes against, I'm voting for it.
Nope. Actually, no, that's not it. Oh, nope. She's actually ranked number 16, so she'll be in the second to last part.
Rhea Ripley is my number 1, and Mommy is always on top, and I will let Mommy be on top.
I will pay ticket to that for that mission for that show. Just saying. I will pay admission price for that show, and I will.
Every time she does her finisher, where she's got pressed all up against him, I'm like, yes, right there. She can give me a riptide, and I will gladly take that riptide.
Harley, I will watch that show.
And then Alexa Bliss, she could give me a Sister Abigail any day.
That's how I feel about Becky Lynch.
Harley,
I just love her.
I will watch any of those shows.
No, if she didn't come out acting like she did, then maybe I'd be more into liking her. I mean, her husband right now, I like his new persona.
Dude,
he's gone all goth and dark now.
I mean, y'all gotta admit, Lita would outdo any of them any day of the week.
Nah, not my Becky. I gotta stick up for her.
Lita, when I was a young teenage boy, the idea of Lita putting me into her Hurricanrana fucking naked was my fantasy. Just saying. Just saying.
Riptide and a Sister Abigail.
Why does that not surprise me, Jeremy? That just doesn't sound
like y'all will be talking about Zarya, and she's my favorite.
Who?
Zarya.
Sorry.
Oh.
Right now, she's in NXT. Originally, she was in Riot City Wrestling out of Australia, where she was fucking awesome. And so she shows up when WWE was down there, does a tryout, blows everybody the fuck away, Then she gets to NXT, and they've done everything they can to make her uninteresting. I don't get it.
See,
mean,
Dean, my dream is AJ Lee, Alexa Bliss, and Rhea Ripley with me. Right there.
I mean, I want Succubus to come to WWE. Just saying. If you never,
do you think anybody ever talked like this about the Fabulous Moolah?
Maybe back in the day, not when I watched wrestling.
Only because they had to, or because if they didn't, they'd lose their spot.
I mean, when I watched wrestling, the Fabulous Moolah and Mae Young used to come out for the bikini matches, and actually the first wrestling event I ever watched was Royal Rumble 2000, and Mae Young fucking ripped out her tits at that fucking show, and they were like sandbags hanging down to her knees. So yeah.
Oh goodness.
We all crowded the screen because we were horny 6th grade boys that wanted to see boobs, but still.
Yeah, but even then it was.
You gonna hang out in here because it's cooler?
There's a limit.
I mean, yeah. I mean, Mae Young was getting fucked by Mark Henry when I was in 6th grade, so you know things have perspective, and maybe that's why I have a fetish for mature women. I always have, but I mean maybe that's why. But
look, man, we don't need to know why you look at granny porn. Just break the tongue and move on.
Hey, there is right. I used to watch fucking a lot of shit that I wouldn't admit to nowadays. Back when I was 98, so fuck yeah. Amputee porn and shit. But
I've seen some really hot grannies nowadays. Like you can't tell with some of them are old but look really hot. So.
No. Nowadays gilfs are in like their fucking 30s.
I was just gonna say, is that the gilf population we're talking about there?
There are gilfs in their fucking 30s and 40s, for God's sake, nowadays. So I mean, it's a whole new world. But Dean, would it have been Roman Reigns or Kane? Let's finish this one the fuck off.
Kane.
Oh.
And
it's a sweep.
You know it's not.
You voted for Roman Reigns.
Yes.
Yeah.
Alex.
Y'all swept me away.
Alex voted for her baby daddy.
Cartoon where he's playing a zebra.
Alex voted for her baby daddy. But
yeah.
That means the next matchup is going to start off by me. And oh, fuck. It's gonna be my time Triple H Chyna's theme song versus Begging It Sky Too High's theme song. Fuck me. Oh, why? Why do I get to start the hard ones?
It's not hard. This one should be an automatic. You know which one you're gonna pick.
Well, see, is the it you, Harley? Because then maybe I do know. But
at least you have a hard something, Jeremy.
I gotta go with Harley. I mean, Begging It, but yeah, I gotta go with Sky Too High's theme song. Fucking used to dance that shit all the time back in the day. I used to request that shit like at school dances. So, and that'd be the Rikishi and that fucking my two friends would be Sky Too High and Real Much Sexy. We actually did that shit a lot in school dances, but because the big guy gets all the pussy. But which way you want to go, Max?
Yeah, definitely not the Triple H route.
As much as I love Triple H, I really fucking do. Like he was always my hero growing up. Like as a wrestler, he was always my hero. But which way you want to go, Alex?
What was the songs again?
Banging It or My Time, which in this case mean the same thing as you. But
I'm going with My Time.
And Dean? Dean, which way you want to go? I gotta go grab something.
Oh.
Hi, freshly showered girl. Wee!
You can't hear it.
Can't hear
Banging
what? Come here for a second. I want you to say hi to people.
Is he froze on the screen with just like his face? Okay, there it goes. Hi there, pretty girl. You know,
Hold on.
the funny thing about her, she was born the day before I had my gastric bypass surgery.
Oh,
Say hi,
she's a
Sophie.
cutie.
Hi, Sophie.
Say hi.
Hi. Hi.
Say, I'm wearing my outfit Daddy bought. Spider-Man,
Oh.
Spider-Man. That's whatever a Spider-Man can.
No, it's so cute.
What a
You're
smile.
so cute. You're so cute. Yes, he did.
Freshly bathed, too. Yeah, you smell good.
Oh, there's nothing better than a freshly bathed child.
When
With
they're
a clean
little, when they
diaper.
get older,
But that means Skyjo High's moving on, and which way do you want to go, Harley?
Scotty too hottie.
And that means the next matchup's going to start off. Oh, you saying hi?
Hi.
You saying
Hi, Sophie.
Hi. Hi.
It's so cute.
But that means the next matchup's going to get started off by Max, and it's King of My Role, Chris Jericho's theme song, versus No Chance in Hell, Miss McMahon's theme song.
Oh, this is an easy one. Chris Jericho.
And Alex?
You don't even have to ask me. Chris Jericho.
They're waving hi to you, see? Don't open new tabs, please. I don't need like 5,000 tabs open again.
So, my turn there, Jeremy?
Yes, it is, Dean.
Max, when I was a kid, to tell you how old I am, my mom used to drag me to the Civic Arena in St. Joseph to watch something called All-Star Wrestling that filmed every Friday. First big feud I remember, Daniel Little Bear versus Tank Patton. That being said, I'm voting for Chris Jericho. Yeah, I figured you're the only person besides me that would know those two names.
You know, it's funny because I don't know those names, but I think I'm pretty sure I met Tank Patton. I'm almost certain I met Tank at some point in my career. That's the one I do.
No play days later or cigarettes.
Danny died young, if I remember correctly.
And which way you want to go, Harley?
Chris Jericho.
And Chris Jericho is already moving on. I'll throw Mr. McMahon a vote because No Chance in Hell was one of my favorite themes. And his fucking walk out to the ring. Like his walk out to the ring is one of the most priceless moments of wrestling history.
Oh yeah, he was pretty classic at it, wasn't he?
And like the whole like him buffing up to face Bobby Lashley thing, and then like he's paid Umaga to like smash him. It was like hilarious. And then he rolled around with the ECW championship for a hot minute. But you have. What did you drop? I don't know. But that means the next matchup's gonna get started off. It's okay. By Alex. And it's the last matchup in round 2. You're gonna pay the Undertaker's theme song, or I'm coming, giggity. MVP's theme song by Silk the Shocker.
I'm going with Undertaker. Yep. Can't ask me again. Don't ask me again. I love Undertaker. Anything with his name, I'm voting for it.
He's made many a woman.
Just don't put him against Roman Reigns, please.
Yeah, Roman Reigns eliminated, so we're good. But
okay,
he's making many women say I'm coming over the years. So, but which way you want to go, Dean?
Kane.
Undertaker or MVP?
Oh, well, Undertaker, obviously.
And Harley?
Undertaker.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, Undertaker's winning at this point. But I'll throw in the MVP because it's not Undertaker's best theme song by any means. But Max, which way you want to go?
Taker.
Yeah, okay. Stop clicking things, please. Thank you. I know you love Dave's computer. You like to wear his headphones around the house and run around with them. But that means that round 2 is officially over. 2 hours freaking in, Jesus Christ. And that means the quarterfinals get started off by Dean. And it's going to be, oh God, Goldust theme song versus Barry Souls Undertaker theme song.
Goldust.
Please don't hit my computer with a rock. Thank you. And Harley?
Goldust.
And I gotta get the Undertaker one. I always say there's only one person who could beat the Goldust in my mind. That's Undertaker. But Max, which way you want to go?
I'm going Goldust.
Which means Goldust moves into the semifinals and beats the Undertaker out. But which way would you have gone there, Alex?
After I just said I'm not voting anything but Undertaker, that's a hard one. Yeah, because I was a fan of Goldust before Undertaker, so I have to go with Goldust.
Yeah, 4-1, Goldust moves on, but Undertaker has like 25 theme songs in this thing, so it's all good. But
yeah, I was just gonna say it's not like there's not 5 other Undertaker songs in there.
But the next matchup gets started off by Harley. And it's going to be Out of the Fire, Kane's theme song versus Chain Gang is the Click by John Cena and the Trademark.
Kane.
I actually am going to throw in a John Cena on this one because this is not Kane's best theme song. And this is an original John Cena track that's actually pretty fucking good. So I'm going to throw in John Cena. Because you can't see me. A rock? You got a rock? And Max, which way you want to go?
Kane.
Stop throwing a rock, Sophie. And which way do you want to go, Alex?
Kane.
Over John Cena?
Yep, sorry.
Oh, don't apologize to me. Apologize to your Joke Went Pace 15 years ago. But which way you want to go, Dean?
Kane.
Which means Kane is, well, he already was, but Kane's moving on. And it will be, oh God, that's going to be a hard matchup next round. But on the other side of the semi-quarterfinals, somebody get a rock off my computer. It's going to be started off with me, Slow Chemical, Kane's theme song by Finger 11, or Bangin' It by Scotty 2 Hotty. Or Scotty 2 Hotty's theme song, I should say. And I gotta give it to Bangin' It. I had way more fun with that song back in the day than Slow Chemical. But which way you want to go there, Max?
I'm gonna go Finger 11.
I mean, Will might get jealous, but okay.
Yeah.
And which way you want to go there, Max? I mean, Alex?
I actually had these two really high on the list, but I had Finger 11 1 point over Banging It, so I'm gonna have to go Finger 11.
Things I would pay to watch. But which way you want to go, Dean? Sorry, Millie Bobby Brown.
Here's one of those nasty bastards. That's what you are right there. Just one of those nasty bastards.
Oh, everybody knows that. But
Yeah.
Dean, which way you want to go?
What are my options?
Banging It or Slow Chemical?
Oh, Banging It. Easy.
Which means Sky Duhati beats Kane to move into the semifinals. And which way would you have gone, Harley?
Kane.
It would have been, if that was a tiebreaker, it would have been a different story. But that means the final matchup in the quarterfinals is going to get started off by Max. And it's King of My World, Chris Jericho's theme song, or You're Going to Pay, the Undertaker's theme song.
Oh, of course. You can do that to me, huh? Is there another Undertaker song in this still?
There's two Undertaker songs in this part.
That are still in play.
Yes, the Undertaker won that matchup, so yes, I think.
Okay, so I'm going to vote for Chris, and I'll vote for the.
Oh, actually, no. I'm sorry. The Undertaker song got taken out by Goldust.
Ah. All right, I'm going to go. I'm going to be loyal to Taker. I'm going to go with Taker.
And hey, speaking of Figure 11, that's the 11 toy from McDonald's right now for the animated series.
Wow.
So Undertaker gets a vote. Which way are you going to go, Alex? Jericho or Taker?
Undertaker. Undertaker.
And which way you want to go, Dean?
The Underwear Taker.
Hey, how'd you know my name in college?
That's hilarious.
And that means Harley, which way would you have gone? You know, Undertaker's moving on. Yeah, it would be a sweep. I vote for fucking Jericho. Raw is Jericho, my fucking badass. But that means that oh, you dropped it. No. That means the quarterfinals are officially over. All right, go get it. You got it. They're officially over. And semifinals can get started with Alex. We're back at the top. And it's going to be Goldust theme song, or it's going to be Out of the Fire, Kane's theme song.
Okay. I think I'm gonna go with Goldust. I had to take a
Goldust
second.
gets a vote. And which way do you want to go there, Dean?
Goldust.
And Harley?
Goldust.
Which means Goldust does move into the final. But which way? These two, I would have had to go for Goldust, between Goldust and Kane. Yeah, I 100% would have had to go for Goldust, especially since that's not Kane's best theme song. So, but which way would you have gone there, Max?
Goldust.
Ooh, Goldust gets swept into the finals, and he actually has a chance to take this one. Well, maybe. We'll see. I don't know about that just quite yet. But on the other side of the semifinals, it's going to start off by Dean. It's going to be... Actually, wait a minute, no. Yeah, Dean. It's going to be Banging It, Sky Too High theme song, or You're Going to Pay, the Undertaker's theme song.
Banging It.
And Harley?
Banging It.
Yeah, over these two, this is nowhere near the Undertaker's best theme song, so I'm going to have to go Banging It as well. Which means Sky Duhati, we're going to have an interesting fucking finals this matchup, I'll tell you what. But which way would you have gone, Max?
I probably would have stayed loyal to Taker.
Yeah. And
It doesn't matter. So
Yep. And Alex?
I also would have went Taker as well.
Oh, well, it could have been a different outcome here. But it's not, so. Alright, baby's gone. Let me just.
It's not.
Right.
King Joker, you do realize you don't have any video.
What?
He was
He's
frozen
back.
with,
Now he's
you were
back.
frozen with like your tongue sticking out, kind of.
Well, that actually is fitting for our third and fourth place matchup. I'll say that much. But, and I mean, Harley, you know I like to have my tongue out. But that means the third and fourth place matchup is going to get started off by Harley. Oh, speaking of tongues out. And it's going to be a brotherly matchup. It's going to be Out of the Fire, Kane's theme song versus You're Gonna Pay, Undertaker's theme song.
Kane.
That's right. Kane versus Taker in third and fourth place matchup. And I gotta give it to Undertaker because this is not either of their best theme songs, but this Undertaker song is slightly better than that Kane theme song. But Max, which way you want to go?
Is this the Finger 11 song?
No, that got eliminated.
It got killed, didn't it? I'm going to go with Taker.
And which way do you want to go there, Alex?
Undertaker.
Which means Undertaker wins third place and Kane takes fourth place. But which way would you have gone, Dean?
Taker.
And that means the finals get started off by me. And it's going to be number 176 ranked Goldust by Goldust, or Theme for Goldust, against number 292 ranked Begging It, Sky Too High theme. And which, if we ever had two fucking B characters in a fucking finals match before, this is the champion of it. But I gotta give it to Goldust all fucking day. He is way more long lasting and way more entertaining than Sky Too Hottie. But which way you want to go, Max?
Oh, it's not even a question for me. It's Goldust.
And Alex?
Yep, I'm pretty sure this one's going to sweep, I would think, but Goldust.
Well, I mean, somebody might feel like banging it. Who knows? But Dean, which way you want to go?
What are my options? Goldust versus who?
Scotty Too Hottie.
Oh God.
I know,
But
right?
If I'm honest about which song I'd rather hear, it's still Banging It.
Yeah. I mean, I could get that, but Goldust is already taking first place, so. But that means he's to face our grand winner, but we'll get to that in a minute. Which way would you have gone there, Harley?
Banging It.
Oh, it was a closer one than I thought it would be. But Sky Too High does get second place and Goldust takes first place. But that means we need to have our grand finale matchup for this part. And it's going to be number...
Goldust versus Taker.
It's got... Nope. The match... The song that has been taking the finals for the last couple of parts. It's going to be number 417 ranked Schizophrenic, Mankind's theme song, versus number 176 ranked Goldust theme song. And this one gets started off by Max.
Wow, that puts me in. That's an interesting position.
Well, that's what Harley said. But take your time because I gotta go drain the main thing here for a minute.
No, I'll make a decision. I'm gonna go with Goldust on this one.
And Alex, which way you want to go?
I am going with a Skits.
Oh, 1 for 1. And hopefully that cargo might didn't see my dick. But which way you want to go there, Dean?
Schizophrenic. I am Mick Foley all the way.
And making this interesting, but Harley, which way you want to go?
Schizophrenic.
No longer interesting because Mankind has won our grand winner matchup this time again. And we'll go into the part 10 to see if he can beat whoever's in that one. Because the fact that he still beat ICP's Oddities theme song surprises the fuck out of me. But especially when that lasted like 8-9 parts of being
Oh
champion.
man, I should have been there for that one.
It was
Hey,
me and Jeremy that was voting for it.
Oh yeah, we represent the clown all day. Juggalos for life.
Right.
I'm
getting a tattoo soon for them.
I already got mine.
Well, me and my husband keep fighting over who gets tattoos first, and he always wins.
Yeah, I've had my cousin did mine like fucking a decade ago, but that means that I would have voted for Goldust, honestly. So that means 3-2. Schizophrenic by Mankind moves into the next round, and will face possibly any of the themes from those including Psycho Sid, more Stone Cold, Gregory Helms, Deuce and Domino, Shawn Michaels in it yet again, Billy Kidman in it again with a different version, Edge, Taz. Oh, Taz is in the next version, Harley. We gotta get Rob in it, it could be Bray Wyatt, Undertaker and Big Show, DX, New Age Outlaws, or so many more. We'll find that out next month. We gotta get Robin if Taz is in the next one though, because Rob hates Taz. Actually,
we learned that the first one.
Max, do you have a history with Taz too, or is that just Rob?
I don't know if I've met Taz or not. I honestly don't. I'm trying to remember if I know Taz. I don't think I know Taz.
He might have been after your time, honestly, because he was like
Rob
writing
said
Rob's
fuck Taz quite a bit.
Yeah, I know Rob's not a fan of Taz. I don't think I've met Taz, to be honest with you. I think he was like it's just like The Rock. I just missed The Rock. So,
did you know his father though, Rocky Johnson?
I didn't. I never met Rocky.
I mean, he was also never big in any promotion. Like he just did like his own thing for like the longest time in Hawaii.
Yeah, no, I never met him. I actually heard about him. He was pretty big in Japan. He had a good run with, if I'm not mistaken, with New Japan Pro Wrestling. So, but
they never covered that in Young Rock, but they showed him in fucking Hawaii doing his own thing for a while and doing like road shows. But
that wouldn't surprise me. I know he did his own thing for a while, but I never met him.
So Max,
yes,
when you were in WCW, did you ever meet Ron Simmons?
Oh yeah, I love Ron Simmons, man. In fact, I'd like to tell. I'm glad you brought his name up because, I really thought, I'm a fucking white boy from Utah. I was born and raised in absolute Mormonville, Utah, and there were no black folks in my neighborhood growing up, and in my state growing up. Who am I shitting? And so when I finally started traveling the world and getting to meet and know people, I felt so fortunate. And I got to do the road with Ron Simmons a bunch of times, and he was just a fucking class act. And I loved Ron, and I loved everything about him. And one of my most heartbreaking moments is we were in Detroit one night, and we needed a hotel. And we pulled up to this hotel, and he comes back out to the car, and he went in to get a room for us. He comes back out of the car and he goes, "Max, will you go in?" And I'm like, "Why? What's going on?" He goes, They fucking won't rent to me." And I'm going, "Why won't they rent to you?" That's how naive I fucking was, and it was strictly because he was black. And I'll never forget that, because my naivete was still such that I couldn't believe that there were still fucking places on planet Earth that somebody could be such a simple-minded fuck that and what I actually said to Ron is, I said, let's fuck this place. Let's just go someplace else, and I'll just go in there from the beginning. I'm sorry. I had no fucking idea that shit even still existed, Ron. I'm sorry that you even had to be in that fucking position. I'll just go into the next place. So we just went to, because I was damned if I was going to give those fuckers our money. But so we went someplace else, and if I might have gone in and said something to the fucking prick too, but because it just was one of those moments where I can't stand that kind of shit, and especially Ron Simmons. If you knew Ron at all, he's one of those guys that I begged to go on the road with him, because he was.
I mean, just watching him on TV for the last 20, 30 years, like, I mean, he seems like one of the coolest motherfuckers ever to walk the planet Earth. But,
actually, if you go on YouTube, I have a pretty damn good match with Ron at Disney. We had a street fight at Disney, and it's actually a pretty fucking good match. So, and I loved it, man. And after the match, we like I said, we were just fucking. He was just somebody that I have nothing but the highest respect for, and I'll never forget that moment, because it reminded me of my own naivete and the fact that I still was just a stupid kid from Utah that didn't realize that the world was still full of bigoted, fucking prejudiced assholes, and I hated that. So, yes, I knew Ron.
Fucking
I found that out late 90s, 2002.
Yeah, this would have been 93 that this happened. So
I was driving through Oklahoma, Enid, Oklahoma, in fact. And as I'm entering the town, there was a sign up. Now, I've been told that it's a historical thing, that they didn't mean it anymore. But the sign specifically said, "Do not let the sun set on your black ass in this town."
Oh my God! Yeah, see,
it shocked me.
Yeah,
which Harley's from Oklahoma, if I'm not mistaken, right?
No, I grew up in Oklahoma.
Yeah, I have very little patience for that in my life.
I
one of those things that I can't fucking stand.
Yeah, I went to a mostly African American college, and I can't fucking stand that. Some of my best friends in college were African American, and to this day, like, I don't work with any African Americans per se, but like I have over the years, and I will defend them to the end of the earth. They are good people for the most part.
I grew up around them.
Yeah, and when are we gonna get to a point? This is when race and sexual preference, and when are we? I'm so utopian. When are we ever? Are we ever? Going to fucking get to the
not
point?
In America.
None of that. No.
I don't see it ever happening in America, and that's stands me on a daily basis. It stands me on a daily basis.
Yeah.
But I mean, to this day, I still hear people making jokes and shit, and I'm just like I laugh because it's funny. I mean, stereotypes are stereotypes for a reason, but it's just like, what the fuck? Like I get it, but I just don't get it at the same time. It's confusing as shit, and it makes America horrible. But anyway, Harley, I passed the strap-ons and the whips and the chains back to you. Which, please, it's been 2.5 hours almost. Let's get the show off the air.
Okay, Alex, you want to tell them where they can find you?
Yes, you can find me as Haunting Travels on all YouTube and social media. I've seen and heard spirits since I was a child, grew up, and I live on haunted land. I grew up seeing and hearing. I have 13 haunted dolls. I have some more coming on the way. And I travel to haunted locations. I'm going to have to steal Max Payne away one day and take him with me. And anybody else who would like to
Also
come.
to Ohio. There's so much here in Ohio.
I was gonna say, like, I got a fucking haunted mansion in my town. Girl, let's go.
We'll all
Yes.
make a trip up to Massachusetts and meet there.
I've been to Massachusetts. I didn't like it.
I've been here the last 10 years. It's not exactly my dream location, but we're stuck here until either the courts give us a verdict we want or until my daughter's biological father fucking dies a horrible death he deserves. So either way.
Well,
Okay,
there's some options.
Dean, you want to tell them where they can find you?
Sure, you can find my books at R. Dean Bose on Amazon. You can find my podcast that I do with my wife and son, Family Plot Podcast. We cover history. Our latest episode was on Audie Murphy, who was this really badass American in the 1940s.
Yes, he was.
I know that name for some reason.
Well, I know Audie Murphy.
He played himself in a movie called Helen back in the 50s.
Yep.
Stood on top of a burning tank destroyer and held off an entire German company to save his friends. Badass guy.
Didn't he win the Medal of Honor?
Well, he won so many medals he didn't have enough chests to keep them on.
I
mean, he's a really skinny guy. And you can see his picture. I swear he looks like a third world dictator because he's got all these medals. But unlike a third world dictator, he earned them all. Yeah. So he just didn't have enough room on his chest to put them all. I mean, he's a really small guy, but nothing but heart. Nothing but fighting, that guy.
Yeah, he's great. I know that name. I know some of his movies. I've seen that movie too.
Okay, Max, you want to tell them where they can find you?
Oh, if you just type my name into the Google machine, you'll find some way to get a hold of me. At Daryl Peterson on Facebook, Google machine. I've got the Pain Lair on YouTube, and I'm all over ASN. So you look up Antisocial Network, and you'll find me on some program there. And then of course Wrestle Shoot every Tuesday night. And I just started a brand new show this Saturday. The Pain Lair is going to officially premiere on ASN. So
you need to trademark your name.
That's a long story. There's a whole nother story in and of itself that makes
because I went on Google, and when I first typed in Max Payne, it was a rapper that popped up.
Yeah,
I had to.
I already went down this route. I sued a video game company because they stole my name back in the 90s, and I already battled with them over it, and it's a long story. Yeah, there's rappers that pop up, but anybody who knows me knows that I'm the fucking real deal.
Yeah, you are.
You got to spell it right, and then he's the only person that comes up. But anyway.
Okay, guys. Well, that does it for this episode of The Asylum with Harley and Joker. Catch us next week. Well, not on The Asylum, but catch us next week. We'll see you later. Bye.
A's new wave. Final part.